Okay, I am not a YouTuber, so pardon the setup. You can see the box I have the camera leaning on. Lots of questions about panels. So first off, I have to say I had to remove my counter, whether this or the little square pink one. The way that I do panels, it's going to get in the way. I use these stoppers. So I keep my Sentro in tube mode, and I put the stoppers 2 up from where I want it to start. So on this one, this is actually my first peg that I'm using. I have it stopped. I've got my waste yarn on, so I'm going to put my color in. And if you'll pardon me, this one requires a long tail, so I'm just going to prep a tail here. Throw that in the middle. Okay. So this is my peg. I'm starting 2 over. A lot of people start 3 over. I do 2 because with 2 I have to manually move the last one down, which I'll show you in just a sec here. I'm going to hold this just to start it, give it some tension. Tension is the secret. If you don't have the tension, it's not going to work. Those edges are picky. In the middle, you're fine. So I fly to the end. And then I hit my other stopper. This is my last peg. So I'm 1, 2 away. Most people will recommend being 3 away. But I like to have it at 2 because see this last one? Oh, can I zoom in? Just trust me. This last one here needs to be under that. And I like to manually do it because it slows me down. So I push that under manually. And then I pull as hard as I can. It makes it difficult to turn. And come back. And I check the first 1, 2, 3, 4 to 5 to make sure the needles are catching. And then you're good. Fly to the other end. Pardon me, I'm on the floor and it's not attached to anything. Hold it here for now. So I'm at the other end and it stops. This again is my first peg. See how this has not gone under? So it makes me manually push, pull down hard, and come back. Make sure the first, oh, there we go, cranking it. First 4 or 5 are clear. And it can fly. I'm going to move my counter out of the way. Fly to this end. And you hear it snapping because I've got tight ends. You want tight ends. It's what's going to make the difference. So I'm my 2 away. I push this under the shoulder, turn it around, tightly go back for a few, and then just fly. I stop again. I manually push that down, pull on the yarn, turn her back around. And it just goes and goes and goes, no problem. So every end, I have to manually push that down, but it slows me down and it reminds me to check. If you do the recommended, you turn it 3 pegs past what you want and it will go under on its own, but it doesn't always. So this way at 2 pegs, I know it's not going under. I know I have to do it myself. And it flies. And that's it. Oh my goodness, this is hard on the floor. Go ahead and push it again. Tension, 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 and fly. Push it again. Tension, 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 and fly. Okay, at this point I'm going to try to zoom in a little. I'm going to hold the camera, pray for me. This doesn't want to stay in because it's not on the floor. I want to make sure it's got a little bit of extra tension. Using the Sentro tensioner, we'll see. Okay, pardon my feet if they get in the picture here. What am I going to do? Okay. So this is my working stitch. See how this piece is up on the shoulder? That has to be under for the stitch to take. If it's not under, the stitch is going to fall off. So I manually flick it down. Then I pull this as tight as can be. Then I run out of hands. Let me hold it with my foot, pardon me. And you want to come through here and make sure that these are catching. This is your point of failure. After the first 2, you're safe. I like to do 5 just to be super safe. Pardon me, I'm going to hold this with my feet. I hope it doesn't show. Oh, it is going to show up. Then you go as loose as you want. To the other end, I'm doing this one-handed. I get to the other end again. This is my working stitch. It's sitting on the shoulder. I'm going to manually flip it under. Put tension on my yarn. As it comes back. That's not a lot of tension. My feet aren't very good at this. There we go. The left-hand side for me, more than the right-hand side, is a high point of failure, so I really watch this. And then just fly back to the other end. And that's it. Now, let me see if I can show you this. I've got a sweater I'm working on, and it gives you a nice clean edge, something that you can sew together when it's complete. And it gives you a nice clean edge every time. But it does take some practice. It was very frustrating until I figured out the trick. I hope that helps someone.